This is gonna be a hell of an intro. But let's just get in. I'm that limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, son of a gun. And I'm having a hard time keeping these alligators down. And that's how I'm feeling today, ladies and gentlemen. That is how I'm leading into episode bleeping 12. Pardon my energy. Feeling jazzed, feeling good. Gonna take a little sip of water. Refresh my parched mouth. But yeah, welcome to the show. If you're new here, welcome to What Lights Your Fire. This is a motivational podcast, inspirational podcast, kind of just chit-chatting about, what's going to get you through the week, what's going to keep you focused on your goals, and how I've been doing it, and how I'm going to challenge myself this week to try and do so. But, like I said, we are a brand. Oh, don't mind my dog barking in the background. He gets his fire is lit whenever he sees a fox, and he's just having a good time. But ignore him; he'll eventually stop. But yeah, like I said, feeling jazzed, feeling good. Got a lot of updates. Got a lot of updates in the What Lights Your Fire community, the WLYF community, and a big historical moment again. All right, you guys can now say that you lived through yet another historical moment in time. Let's just go through. We got the Berlin Wall collapsing. Right, we're knocked that down. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. You have that. Then you got, something in between there and now. And then we have the third inspired episode. The third inspired episode. And I'm proud to say that. This one comes from, it's part of the episode. Like I said, it's kind of a mishmash episode because I got a lot to talk about. But the idea that I was shot was from my awesome sister, and it's about I'll get into it a little bit later on, but it's something she's been trying to do to keep herself motivated in the new year, and I think it's pretty great. I'm very happy that she's got that motivated mindset. So I'm be glad to share that, and most importantly, be glad to light your fire this week and see if you can take a little bit of anything away from this episode. But yeah, so I just started with that little clip of Ric Flair because hey, that's my attitude. Whenever I'm doing something new, whenever I'm doing something where I got to get myself worked up, oh, I'm that limousine riding, jet flying. That sort of attitude. It keeps me in. It keeps me ready to go, and most importantly, it gives me a confidence. Look good, feel good, play good. They pay good. So I kind of keep that attitude whenever I can, and I say that because I needed confidence this week, and my motivation this week was to be my best self in a brand new interview. So if you've been following the show, like I said, I'm a aspiring veterinary student, and I've been needing some motivation. I've been needing something to keep me focused on the goals and where I'm headed. But I had a big one with another university, and it was a weird, something new experience. It was like a day long sort of thing. It wasn't just like a 30-minute interview where I talk to people and now I'm done. They had us all join at once, and then we each kind of matriculated throughout the morning, and we had our time slots. And I was, of course, last one of the day. Hey, that's all right though. I still ended with a bang. Save the best for last. And after that, we had we got to talk to some students, and we got to talk to the dean, who was absolutely over the moon to be able to talk to us. I mean, like giddy. I don't describe that many people with giddy, but she was giddy. And you know what? I was really appreciative of that. So shout out to her. She will never know that I ever had an appreciative mindset on that, but she was a motivated person to get her job done as a persuasive dean. So, um, shout out to her. Anyways, so like I said, I had that interview, and going into it, I was practicing a lot because I like to think I'm an okay talker. I like to think. Sorry, I had to cut that off. That foxhound was getting after the foxes, so he was barking up a storm. Just had to kind of divert. But what I was saying was, I like to think I'm an okay talker. I like to think that you know I'm good at interviewing because I really do enjoy getting to meet new people, talk to new people, and most importantly, let them know I'm serious about something. If I'm to the point in the process, right, where I'm interviewing, I want them to know that they're getting my best. All right, if they take a chance on me, if they want me for their program, they're getting their absolute best. And it's not new to me to interview in the slightest, but I was it was a new day, right? A new opportunity, and I like to think every similar opportunity is different in some way. So I took it with really no nerves because I mean that's a lie. There's always some nerves, but I don't know. I read something somewhere where when you're nervous, your brain releases the same signal molecule that you do when you're excited. So nervousness, excitement for me, I try and calm myself down by thinking, I'm just really excited to be able to do this. And so that helped me out. I think I did well. It was a long day, but it was an experience that I say kind of built me up as a professional, at least. And I'm hoping for good news from them, but that'll be a TBD, obviously. Um, but yeah, that's just kind of where my motivation has stood this week. And then today of all days, I go back to work, and after being off for little less than a week for being sick, and I go back to work, and it's national. I'm a technician. I'm a laboratory technician, and hey, National Technician Week, everybody. It is National Technician Week, so feel appreciated if you are if you're a lab technician like me, which I'm sure none of you are. But hey, it's National Technician Week, so wish your local technician a happy week. And so we've been doing like some celebrations. Not okay, that sounds weird. It sounds like Mardi Gras. It's more like we've been presented with nice things this week because our work has been appreciative of what we do. And today we were doing like they really like playing games at work. They like to play bingo and Jeopardy on like party days when we have like a Christmas party or something like that. We play Jeopardy or something, and we were playing Jeopardy. And then at the end, they were like, "And we got something special." And this is when I was like, "Oh, what'd you say? You got something special? Okay, show me." And they were like, "Oh, well, we do this. We decided to start doing this thing last year where we pick an employee of the year." And before I continue usually to me, when I think of employee of a year, now I'm imagining people who have been there for more than a year, right? And I haven't been there for more than a year. I've been there for 6 months, in fact. And I guess they decided that, I'm just like that. I'm just that guy. And I don't know why, but they decided that I was employee of the year, and I was really okay. First, I'm appreciative, right? But also, if you know me at all, not really a fan of being in the center of attention. And so I was like, "Oh yeah, thanks guys. Let's get away from this as fast as possible." And they gave me a nice little gift. They gave me a nice little drawing. My coworker, he's an artist, and he gave me a really nice drawing, and I was really, that really made me stop and think after I was away from everybody, because I was like, oh, don't really want the attention on me. After I got away from it, I was like, hey, hell yeah, that's like hard work paying off. And I don't really toot my own horn much, and this isn't really tooting my own horn because in the grand scheme of life, this is so minimal to me. But it's a memory now. It's a memory of me working hard that produced good work, and at least gave someone an effect in their minds that I was worth it to have on their team. So I mentioned this because I was at the end of my rope on today. I was really bored because we didn't have much to do. And I was like, oh, I just can't wait to go home. And then we did this, and I was like, you know what? I really do enjoy my time here, and it motivated me to go in, tomorrow with a smile on my face. So um, that's kind of my why for this week. Which, hey, tie back to a previous episode, by the way. Throwback to a previous episode. I'm just looping in every little intricate detail today, and that's just who I am. But yeah, I was motivated going into today, not as much as I will be tomorrow, right? Because now I have, and I'm not saying that you need a reward in order to be motivated. I'm saying it was a nice gesture, and it makes you stop and think like, oh, maybe I am doing something right. Maybe I'm working hard for a reason, and so that kind of was just my situation this week and how I'm trying to stay motivated. At least I think I'm doing an okay job, and I'm going back to that Ric Flair moment. All right. That's what I was thinking about that whole time yesterday. And frankly, the whole morning, I was just repeating it. I'm having a hard time keeping these alligators down. But yeah, and kind of just because I've never been Employee of the Year. That's obviously, something that's new to me. And now I'm not the right word, transitioning into the topic that I really want to get into, which was what my sister made me think about, was how staying curious can motivate you and or introduce you to new passions, new things that bring you joy in your day. Now, I've talked about finding the joy in your day before. Episode 6, it's the little things that matter. And she mentioned it to me because we were talking about resolutions before, and hers was to try and do something new to her every week. And whether it was big or small, she said it was like, you could either, she watched a new movie one week, and then another week, she read a book, or she went, maybe, go to a new country or whatever it is. It could be from any scale. And she gave me those, and I was like, man, I was trying to think about what new stuff I do every week. And so she mentioned it, and she was really passionate about it. And so I could see that it was motivating her to get through each week, and not just say to get through, but to look forward to each week. And so I think my challenge this week is to kind of go with this. Try something new that you can focus on and really say, oh man, if you like it, that is, try and do it again next week. Or try and do something again like it next week that gets you motivated, gets you up and out of bed, Because if you don't enjoy your job, or say that there's some part of your day that you're not looking forward to, substitute that thought, substitute that moment with that new thing. Or, find that thing that you tried, try it again. Keep something in a loop in your life, which staying curious will allow you to stay motivated. And I really like that idea that she gave me. So thank you, Mary, for the idea. But yeah, she said that she's found something new that she likes each week, and it's given her something to look forward to. So that's my challenge. Try one new thing this week, even if it's small, even if it's it could be gigantic, right? You could, hey, move places this week. I don't know, do something crazy, or it could be something very minimal, like change deodorants. I don't know. I'm just thinking on the fly because I have to get deodorant next time I go to the store. And I don't know. Sharing intimate details. We're too close here at What Lights Your Fire. But yeah, the point is, try something new and focus on how it makes you kind of have a better outlook on your week. Because if you can try something new or focus on that something new and use it to find joy in your day, I really do think that you're going to become a successful person in your mindset, but also in using the ability to find joy in your life. So highly recommend giving that a try this week and challenging yourself to find something new that might be out of your comfort zone, might be in your comfort zone that you just haven't done before. It doesn't matter. Try it, give it a go. And if you would like, report back to me. Give me a talk and say, hey, I tried that. And there's something new. It's going to give me something to look forward to each week. Because if you can stay motivated with finding something in your day that you have to give you joy outside of your regular responsibilities, and each of us we have different responsibilities. Like I have minimal responsibilities compared to other people who might be a parent or a teacher or maybe a coach outside of work or whatever it is, whatever you do. If you have a lot of responsibility, try and fit something in for yourself that's new, keeps you curious, and most importantly, keeps you motivated. Because I know big and small, we all play the same role in life, which is trying to, you know, get through pretty much, but find our joys while getting through and while building um, happiness around us. So that's kind of my topic this week is just find something new, find something that keeps you curious, keeps you motivated. I'm gonna try to I don't know, I don't do it as much. It might not be a new thing, but I'm gonna try and sit by the lake for 5 minutes, 10 minutes with nothing going on. I mean, no phone, no music, nothing, and just take in the nature for 5 to 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna write a reflection on it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna write a reflection on it, and because I really love nature, I just don't get into it much. You know, at one point in time, I was a at one point in time during COVID, I was a practicing fisherman, and I caught 3 bluegill. So I'm gonna try and get back out there and just start in, by taking in some nature and reflecting on it. So that's my thing. I'm really looking forward to that now. Actually, I just thought of that on the spot, but I'm feeling pretty happy about it. So I don't care that it's cold. I don't care if there's snow on the ground. I'm still gonna try it. So give yourself that challenge this week if you want. And by the way, I really enjoyed talking about something that other people found motivating today. Let me just get real personal with you guys. This made me happy. And that's as far emotionally as you'll ever get me to go. So I hope that take heed of this and try and light your fire this week. And if you're new here, like I said, you listened. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. And yeah, you. Yeah, that's right. You. I appreciate you, whoever you are. And hey, go give the Instagram a follow. It'll be in the description. We're on Apple Podcasts, which I guess if you listen to this on Apple Podcasts already, you already know. So I don't need to tell you. But yeah, I'm really enjoying just kind of this once a week thing, being able to just talk out what I'm thinking through and how I'm staying motivated. And honestly, the fact that one person is out there listening to me keeps me motivated. So thank you. And not because I have any good insight, but because you want to stay hungry, you want to stay ready to go, and you know what? Right now, to end the clip of this show, we're gonna talk about another man that I've already talked about before, but just a little clip. His name, Brian Dawkins. He was on last week's, and by God, I mean by God, he is. I was watching him before my interview because I was like, oh, I need something good. You know what he says? You know what he used to say before every game? He used to say, oh. All right, now this is my impersonation of him, but let this light your fire this week if you're a goofball like me. He would go, can y'all feel that? Can y'all feel that right now? That thing that's beating in your doggone chest. I gotta have it. I need it. And most importantly, act a fool. And he used to say act a fool. And one time someone was interviewing him, they're like, what does act a fool mean to you? And he was like, oh, it just means that whatever you don't got throughout the week that you're not able to do, go let it all out. It's party time. And so, ladies and gentlemen, it's party time this week. Have a great week. I'm proud of you. Keep working hard. If you like the show, tell your friends. If you don't like the show, don't tell anybody because that would be negative. And negativity doesn't build. So, I will look forward to talking to you guys again in 13, the lucky number 13. Yeah, that's right. We don't believe in jinxes. And, I will talk to you guys next time. Have a great week.